Hey everybody, Rob Ferretti here in front of my NSX, which I am using to practice my car building. The NSX is slow as shit, but it's going to stop much better than it did because I'm putting a set of big brakes on it, which are right there. Anyway, talking about the BMW M3 giveaway right now. I applaud everyone who's trying to circumvent the system and trying to get me to give them the car or pretend to have a contest. I am giving this car away randomly, so please, I appreciate the sob stories. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the desire to give me the car back when done. I'm going to make this a completely transparent and fair process. I'm going to allow people to enter. It's not going to cost anything to enter. The only way to increase your chance of winning is by buying DVDs or downloads or something like that. I'll probably give you an extra entry for each of those that you buy. At the end of the day, I'm going to do my best to make sure that nobody can game the system. You can't go enter 45 different email addresses under the same name. This is going to be transparent. I would like to give it away because I appreciate you guys and I would like you to have a fun car. Now to the car. It's winter is just over right now. It's 70 degrees today. I just started getting my cars washed. However, this weekend is going to be really cold again, so I haven't had a chance to go out and pick up the physical car yet. So the physical car is not here. I do, however, have all the parts and everything that I'm going to be doing to the car, or at least a good sketch of what I'm going to be doing. I asked you guys to submit, before we get to the parts list, I asked you guys to submit designs, and I'm going to say some of them really sucked. Really bad. You know, I asked, I'm like, look, you can do whatever you want. You could put, you could make it look like a chicken car for all I care. And you know what? I got a chicken car. So some of the designs were okay. Nothing incredibly creative. I wasn't really in love with anything. I may have to go on my own direction on that. But I picked my favorites. Here are a couple of my favorites. So let me know what you think. If you like any of these, just put your comments below which combination you like. They're all numbered, so just pick your selection. If any of those really stand out to somebody, that's what I'll do with the car. But if not, I'll come up with my own design, make it look cool. Now to the car and the build. The build itself, I've got 225 pounds to cover from the M3 to the M3 lightweight. That's a lot of weight without sacrificing comfort. And I'm going to try to not sacrifice comfort here and stay within a realistic budget. What I was initially going to do was the intake and exhaust. Fairly simple. From the intake and exhaust, I'm going to then make it stop better and handle better. That's going to require a big brake kit, front and rear, and suspension. So maybe coilovers. I don't know what I'm going to do with the suspension yet. I found a big brake kit on Panjo. It was like $3,000. I'm just using this for budgetary purposes. And then the rest of the parts, nothing was really very expensive. I don't know if I'm going to go to the race seat roll cage thing, or I'm just going to try to keep the interior as simple as possible. I think I'm going to lean towards that, so it's still usable on a more frequent basis, and it's reliable. So the performance aspect, if I can't make up the entire 225 pound difference with weight reduction, I'm definitely going to switch over to adding a little bit of power, not too much, but a little bit, to then achieve my goal of making the car better than an E36 lightweight, which are now selling in the hundreds, not hundreds, but over $100,000, which is ridiculous for a car that I'm going to build for $10,000 to $15,000. So keep an eye out. If you guys see anything, I'm thinking of cam profiles. So if anyone knows a good, respectable cam profile that's not too crazy, maybe a ported head. We have the big brakes, we have the exhaust, we have the intake. And that's going to be the bulk of the modifications. I'm not going to go entirely crazy because I want somebody to be able to drive this without having to worry about it break down. They can take it on road trips. It's just going to be a reliable, fun car where the benchmark that I'm setting that we want to beat is it's going to be better than Shivam's BMW E36 lightweight for a fraction of the cost, and then I'm going to give it away to you guys. The details as to how and when I'm giving it away, obviously the when is the 500,000 subscriber mark. But the details as to how to enter the contest will be coming at 450,000 subscribers, which I expect to be in the next 2 months or so. I will then put up another video. That video will have all the details as to how to enter. It will be free. If you don't want to buy anything, you're more than welcome to enter for free. Please don't game the system. Please don't ask me to give you the car. I understand you may deserve it, but this is to reward everybody and somebody randomly. So respect that, please. Thank you guys for watching. The build is coming soon. Spring is right around the corner, and as soon as I get this car here, parts are going to go on. It's going to be a pretty quick build. Thanks to K40 for providing front and rear radar and laser detection on the car. They're going to put that on the car when we do it, so you'll have that built-in feature. And thank you to Panjo for having a cool marketplace. It makes my life a lot easier, so it's a lot easier to weed through and find the parts that I want. Check out the Panjo marketplace, link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.